Voting during the fourth phase of assembly elections at a polling station in Shopian in Jammu and Kashmir turned ugly when a BJP candidate from Shopian, Javaid Ahmed, was caught on camera thrashing a voter inside a booth. Joining me live from Srinagar is Shuja ul Haq. Shuja, give us more details on this, where a BJP candidate from Shopian, Javaid Ahmed, was caught on camera thrashing a voter inside a booth.
But that's right. This has come as a major embarrassment, at least for the BJP. Its candidate from Shopian, Javaid Ahmed Qadir, was actually caught on camera while thrashing a voter inside the polling booth. When he was asked why he did that, he later on claimed that these voters were actually from the opposition parties and they were involving themselves into something which was not legal. But that explanation is not been taken well by anyone in the vicinity of that polling station, and we've been told that there are people who have been complaining about it. But yes, on camera he's been seen thrashing this person inside the polling booth where he has himself had gone to have a look. People are asking questions as to what really was he himself doing there inside the polling booth at the first place. And at the same time there has been a little bit of more breaking news that we've just received. Another BJP candidate from Amira Kadal constituency has landed herself into a controversy. Dr. Hina Bhatt, who has been much in the headlines, has reportedly slapped a presiding officer inside the Chanpura polling station in Srinagar city. After that, there have been some reports of protests outside that polling station. So clearly these incidents go ahead and create more controversies, and to say the least, at least it's bringing a bad name for the BJP, at least in the state of Jammu and Kashmir.
Right, Shuja, what were the police security officials doing over there? Why weren't they taking any action? In a major embarrassment to the BJP, it's the candidate from Jammu and Kashmir, Amira Kadal, Hina Bhatt, slapping an on-duty polling officer in uptown Chanpura area. She was in the area to review polling that is underway in the fourth phase of elections in the state. The move angered National Conference workers present at the polling station. Shuja, where were those security officials? Why weren't they taking any action? In the first place, Javaid Ahmed from Shopian and and Hina Bhatt were not supposed to be there at the polling stations.
Well, that's right. That's a big question. What were the security officials doing who were present at these polling stations? That will be something that the Election Commission will have to take a note of and will have to investigate. But yes, so far the information that we are getting, these two incidents, so one in Shopian in which this candidate from the BJP in this constituency was caught on camera, thrashing this particular voter. His explanation clearly not been taken well by the people who are complaining about it, and now the BJP candidate from Amira Kadal constituency, Dr. Hina Bhatt, landing herself into this controversy. We've been told that there were protests, in fact, by the workers of National Conference outside the polling booth in Chanpura, and the security was tightened up after that. But this is a big question. What really was the security doing when this entire matter came to light, and whether there would be any action that would be taken against these candidates from the BJP.
Right, it's more embarrassment for the BJP who's trying to make inroads in the Jammu and Kashmir. But there were other political parties. Do you think they will take action against these two leaders, BJP leaders?
Well, that will remain to be seen whether Election Commission will take a note of this and whether they'll initiate any action is something that the Election Commission will have to answer. Questions would be posed to the Election Commissioner who normally holds a press conference after the polling is over. But yes, so far it has come as an embarrassment to the party that on the very day of the polling, its candidates are being seen involving themselves in acts like these, as if we've been repeating speaking, the first incident happened in Shopian, in which there is video footage of the BJP candidate Javaid Ahmed indulging himself into an act of brawl with a voter present there. The footage clearly shows him thrashing the voter. He is slapping him. He is repeatedly slapping him. In fact, and afterwards, when he was asked why he did that, his answers clearly were not satisfactory. So there were people who have raised their voice against it. They have asked the Election Commission to take note of it. Definitely there would be clarification sought as to what really had led to this incident, whether there was really any justification for a candidate to be inside the polling booth and then going ahead and thrashing a person who was probably there to cast his vote. And then the second incident, which has happened in Srinagar itself. Chanapura is one of the uptown areas, and Dr. Hina Bhatt is contesting from Amira Kadal constituency. She probably was visiting these polling booths, taking note of what is happening, and she herself landed into this controversy. We've been told that the presiding officer was slapped by her, and afterwards there were protests that happened outside the polling booth in Chanapura. Security clearly was there, but looks like while this act was happening, they probably could not take any action. But complaints have been made. It'll be a question that the Election Commission will have to answer, whether they will initiate any action on the very day of polling.
Right. Thanks, Shuja. BJP leaders are quoting controversy. BJP's Shopian candidate Javaid Ahmed slapping a voter, and Hina Bhatt, JNK's Amir Kadal contest, she was seen slapping a polling officer in uptown Chanapura area.